to relink everyone. Or
Yeah, we're gonna have to relink everyone.
All right.
Right.
Oh, I'm just gonna sit here and talk while you relink everyone because I don't even remember who I sent links to. What do we even
Just not
do? Man, it's
showing.
hot in here. Megan is not cranking the aircon for some reason.
All right, we're getting
Have you
people
have you
back on.
yeah have you relinked everyone?
I'm getting everyone.
And just so you know, if we look glossy, it's because we are.
Yeah.
We do not have aircon on right now for some reason. No idea why. It is like 258,000 degrees in here. Take away 258,000 plus about 20. About 26. Do you agree with that?
Yes, very much so.
It wasn't a lot of words, but it was accurate. I'm looking a bit blue. Like, you told me to move the lights down. I think that was a bad idea. I just look like a blue blob.
It happens to the best of us. Who else was there?
I've had okay. Look, the thing is, right? I don't actually have Snapchat on my computer.
Yeah,
If you log into Snapchat on your computer, does it log you out of your phone? Because I don't know my logins.
it does.
Hmm. Well, that puts you in between a rock and a hard place. Wherever that is, because I think a rock is a hard place.
Oh, Ben just opened it, so he'll be here soon.
Are you using the new link?
Yeah.
Okay, copy. Have you checked this? Or what? Oh, see, we got dropped frames. Okay, I think we got a net problem. Here, you talk. I'm gonna go move the router.
Alright. So I'm talking into both of these mics now. Alright, so we've got some technical difficulties. We're sorting them out. Hopefully, it'll be a lot better. And then we begin the shit talking. Alright. But right now, we're just waffling on about Nish. Alright? Because it's a solo show now. So I just gotta act like I'm funny. I gotta act like I know what I'm saying. Alright? Sorted? Not really. But just give it some time. Yeah.
So look, we're not going very good right now. Okay. So we got the router far away. We got Starlink happening. So this stream's getting shot up into the satellites, like I explained before. Then it's shot across the sky, back down to Earth through a fiber optic cable to you. So if you're getting bad quality, we apologise.
Or it's your internet. No,
I told
it's
you,
not.
Starlink, mate.
It's not. Yeah. It's
Different
Starlink.
technology. Like we're actually shooting. It's not even lasers. I don't even know what it is. Maybe microwaves. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Something that's micro, mate.
What's microwaved?
I said micro, mate.
Yeah, that's I said microwave. But so now we got to somehow get chat. So you want to talk to them while I get chat, mate?
Yeah, alright, so we're just trying to pull up chat again. Trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, instead of looking at the computer, talk to them.
And I am talking on.
Yeah, you're just reading my computer, mate.
And damn, we look musty, bro.
Okay, part two.
Alright, part 2. Pull up the chat.
Done. Bang. Chat.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull up the chat.
Howdy. Ooh. Who's that? Who's? Okay, I'm not even gonna say your name.
Hang on, I think I know exactly who it is. Hang on. Hang on.
I think your name will get me banned.
I can't see. Oh, stinking. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly who that is.
Do ya?
Yeah.
It's that you, Sprinkles, mate.
No, it's not Sprinkles. It
Oh,
is not.
well, we gotta say we got a comment saying Sprinkles, mate. Yeah, we do.
Why are you blue? Be a better colour, like right now.
Like what? Are we changing colours?
Orange.
We can't go orange, mate. We don't have orange. We only got red, green, and blue LEDs.
Red.
Red?
Yeah, red. We haven't been red yet. You know what red? You know what red reminds me of?
I forgot the double kick in there.
Jigga jigga time.
Anyway, yeah, yes, it will be exactly who you think it is. Hold on, we got an image. Let's look at this image. Open image in a new tab. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Damn, Daniel.
It's I forget what they call him. Not Beetlejuice. He's funny.
Interesting profile photo.
Have you not seen? He's like, I think I'm gonna take this pizza to go, bitch. And he like picks up the whole pizza, like just a whole deep dish pizza with his hand. He doesn't take the box or nothing. He just takes the
grabs
whole
the pizza.
yeah.
Nah, must say I don't know.
He's this guy where they ask him like a bunch of questions, and it's like,
Yes, it is Beetlejuice.
oh,
We've got Beetlejuice happening right here.
Beetlejuice, yeah.
I don't know what any of that stuff is, man.
It
It only
doesn't
made my
matter.
nose look free Shavokader.
Yeah.
I pissed myself the first time I saw that. Not literally, but almost. I think it was gold.
Beetlejuice. I'll only show you this, and then we'll actually talk crap.
Okay. Oh, is he a midget?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Jeez, OBS. What about it? What about the OBS?
Yeah, mate. Where's our biggest fan? Where's Samuel?
No,
Oh,
no, we did. Our biggest fan right now is Cool Salad.
Oh,
mate.
cool salad.
Hey,
Yeah.
you can't dog the biggest fans.
He likes the jiggy jiggy time.
Jiggy
jigga time.
Oh, I didn't even open this thing up. So what we do? This one? Oh, we're on here.
Like zoom it in. Screw the OBS chat thing.
Oh, look, we got Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we had that.
That's so much better.
Wow,
there,
we
yeah.
actually have comments now. Magic.
Who's Charles?
Charles. Hello, Charles Hill. How you doing?
Oh, mate.
Right.
Don't say that.
Well, let's start with skydiving. We got a few different topics on the cover. Let's start it going. All right. So, once upon a time, I decided to go skydiving. it didn't go like that.
But you should see the photos of. I'll let him tell the story.
So like so back in the day, my ex missus, she was like, I want to go skydiving. She goes, no matter what, I want to go skydiving. So I was like, you know what? All right. I didn't say anything, and then one day I was just like, I sent her the tickets on her email, and she was like, no way, we're actually going skydiving. I was like, yeah, we're going skydiving. I got motion sickness. But anyway,
Yeah.
so we decided we're going to go for this driving, first thing in the morning, and I wasn't sure what to wear at first. I was like, well, we're going to be up in the sky. It's going to be cold. Should I wear pants? It was in summer.
Yeah.
It was full summer. I was like, do I wear pants? Do I wear a jumper? Do I just go in my summer clothes? I wasn't sure what to do, right?
The skydiving suits are like thermals, aren't they?
Well, I'm about to get to that, right? Because the last thing you're thinking about if it's cold or hot. But
Yeah.
anyway, so I was like, whatever. So I ended up wearing pants and just a shirt. We get into this plane. So you just jump into this tube, and you gotta imagine this plane is in between like a Cessna, like a little Cessna, and like a small business jet. It's like in between. It's got a propeller, but it's not quite a piston. It's got a jet engine connected to a propeller.
Right.
So it sounds like a regular jet plane until they turn the propeller on, and then it sounds like a piston plane. But anyway, right, so you're in here wigging out, the whole thing's shaking, and you're just like, alright. It's got the biggest suspension, biggest doors ever, because, you obviously got to fit
Yeah.
to go out of it. Well, this pilot cranks up the engine, and we're going down this runway, and we take off like any other plane, and your brain automatically goes, oh, we're going for a flight. And then about 4 seconds after you take off, you go, actually, wait, no, I'm not landing.
Yeah.
So you're going up, and it's like literally 15 minutes of you just going up in this plane, and you're just flying up, and you keep going, and the ground is just getting smaller and smaller. Actually, no, it's getting bigger. You can just see more. When we're at max altitude, you could literally, we were above, where were we? We would have been above Mark's Point. So you could see all the way up to Newcastle. You could see pretty much down to Gosford. If you look far enough, you probably see Sydney, but you can see the whole of Lake Macquarie. And, the same way you look on Google Maps, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's cool though.
No, it's like Google Maps in real life.
It'd be a proper wig out though.
Right. So we're sitting here, and then you hear this, and a green light goes on, and there's the instructor, because I was first out, swings this door open. So here we are, sitting like half outside of a plane,
Yeah.
15,000 feet in the air. We're just like, I look at him, and he looks at me, and he goes, all right, see those lights over there? I go, yeah. He goes, when it goes green, we jump. So right now we're sitting, so imagine the door's here, we're sitting side by side, we're sitting next to the door. Door's
Yeah.
open, you're sitting right next to it. Light goes orange. He goes, all right, swings our feet, now your legs are hanging outside of the plane, and you're just waiting. And he goes, all right, when that goes green, we jump. So I took that literally. I said, all right, we put these weird glasses on that make your eyes look like you're an idiot. You mind? Right, so we're sitting there. Light goes green.
Right.
So I decide not to wait for the instructor to push us out. I decide to just eject us out of this airplane. And, imagine this, right? So the air's standing still. The airplane's going like, 500 k's an hour in that direction. You got
Yeah.
gravity pulling you, 1G in that direction. And then you got all the other turbulence and whatever. And I suck us out of this plane sideways. So you can imagine, it's like hitting this wall of, just wall of air. Imagine like 500 k's. Ever put your hand
Yeah.
out of a car?
Yeah.
Now imagine that by 100 times worse, sideways. So we just go flunk. And then you're also getting sucked down, so your head goes back. And we're spinning both in this axis and that axis, just pummeling towards the earth like a crunched up piece of paper. Just imagine throwing like a paper bag out of a car, and that's us.
And for stinking bum, right? He asked, "Was this your first time
Yeah,
skydiving?"
This was my first time skydiving. So yeah, we just go out all crazy. This guy, because the reason he wasn't ready, he was getting the GoPro ready because I paid for the videos, right?
Yeah.
So he was here. He was about to press play on the GoPro, and while he was doing this, I just sucked it out of the plane. So we're just twisting and turning, and in all this, I get so nauseous because I got motion sickness, right? And I just put my hands back, and then he flattens us out. So you can imagine we go from twisting to okay, we're now straightened out. But because I've got my hands back, we're pointing like straight down towards the earth. So instead of having this nice, small, floaty down, we're just going down at like 300 k's an hour, nose first into the ground. And you should see the video so you can see my face is just like way back here, just like wobbling.
It's so good. It's like his goggles are like infused into his face. And I couldn't stop laughing when I saw the photo.
And then out of nowhere, this guy pulls the chute, and it literally feels like we got curled up into a cannon and shot into the sky. Because your body does not know the difference between deceleration and acceleration. It just all feels the same, especially when you have nothing to base it off. So it literally just feels like you get shot up with a cannon into the sky by your nuts. Well, not quite, all right? You got the whole harness on, but you get what I'm saying. You got these big leg straps, and it's pushing your legs really up into there.
Yeah.
So so you just slow down, and I was just like about to throw up. And the guy goes, "Do you want to fly the chute?" I go, "Bro, I think I'm gonna pass out." So he unbuckles me, right? So he takes off the top half of my harness. It made me feel a lot better, but now I'm also just like in the sky, really high up, hanging on with like 2 straps on my legs. Anyway, we get down to the ground, we have a landing, and then I felt sick for about the next 6 hours. About a few hours later, I watched the video back, because my girlfriend did it too, right? She was like 2 seats behind me. I watched the video back of hers. She was, so they literally went out slowly, and then her instructor was like, "Ready?" And she was like, "Ready?" And then they just go, "Choo." And it was so smooth, so nice. It was smiling. It was like thumbs up for the cameras, and she was like, "Yeah!" She had such a nice, like, gentle experience, and I got thrown out like a fucking paper bag.
It's so funny because you can see your arms like back, all the way back like that. in the video, in your
Yeah.
video, and your face is just like getting pulled back to the like as far back as humanly possible.
Hold on, let me pump this aircon because I'm sweaty as. You,
Yeah.
keep, you keep getting this tour. We're gonna be talking about neuron activation soon. I know. Well, we know one of you have been very excited to hear that story. So
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Well, we have a segue into neuron activation. Ah, right. Stinking Bum says, "On God, you're brave, man. I would be shitting my pants at the sight of signing up for it," which is true, because I think it's the anticipation that's worse. Because once you're out the plane, you're out the plane. But
And I must say, the anticipation is not worse. It is getting sucked out of a fucking aeroplane. That's the worst part.
no, Dan, we're not accommodating for just you.
Read the chat. Wait, what? This is not what you are.
He asked us to switch to Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch. I don't even know how to use. I don't know how to use fucking YouTube, and you want me to use Twitch? Now, if you set it up, you can be our tech man. You can be what's his name from Joe Rogan? Jamie. You can be Jamie.
Jamie, man.
You can be Daniel. Pull up the chat. Pull up that video. Pull up that clip.
He'd willingly go on the stream too, unlike Too Soft Terry.
Yeah, too soft, Terry.
Yeah, mate.
Fucking soft, eh? No. Wow. What's the segue to our sponsor?
Oh, sponsor.
We don't have a sponsor. Cheers, anyway.
Yeah, no, so we had a few doozies since we started streaming.
A few doozies.
Yeah.
Mate, my life is a doozy. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. A few doozies.
We've had Jiggy Jiggy Time. We've had Wagga Wagga Windows. The Great Beer Venture, where we tried making fake IDs out of school IDs back when we were 15.
It's safe to say that I mustn't be a very good influence.
Well, I think it's safe to say that I've been told that my entire life by now.
Actually, I've been called about everything under the sun. So I am an arsonist.
Arsonist, yeah.
I am a MMA fighter. I am a drug dealer.
Yeah.
I am a
Drug
drugger.
addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am
A dickhead?
Yeah, I'm just everything,
Yeah,
right?
everything.
All the negative things. No one's ever gone up to me and be like, you know what?
Oh, I broke a chair. I forgot about that.
You broke a chair.
But
You aren't a good influence. I am a good influence.
exactly. Okay, it's a double-edged sword, and I think this is something we need to talk about. Yes, I've done things.
No, it's like we're driving around one day, just cruising, and Megan needs to get picked up from Sydney.
Yeah.
So I was like, am I taking you home, or are you coming for the drive to Sydney? That's all I said.
I'm coming for the drive to Sydney.
All right. So here we are on the M1, and I go, let me call Sprinkles real quick. Call up Sprinkles, and he goes, okay. So he has this hot joint over in Sydney, and he goes, oh, that place is pretty all right. So we make our way to this lovely place with a lot of lovely people.
Yeah.
And this is the story of neuron activation, so buckle your seatbelts. So here we are on the way to Sydney, going down to, it's near, it's a little bit south, is it south of Parramatta? Or is it a bit
It's
east?
pretty damn close.
It's pretty close to Parramatta, right? So
Yeah.
we're going pretty much to Para. We pull into this car park with a nice neon sign.
Keep in mind. All right. So I agreed to go. I agreed to go to drive to Sydney, right? And he talked about this club, and I expressed my opinions on not wanting to go to this club, right? Because it happened.
Because what?
I just didn't want to. I wasn't too keen on the idea, right? And we arrive at this place with the nice neon signs, and I'm like,
And this guy goes, I don't have my ID.
yeah, I'm like, because I was just gonna use my phone ID, but I forgot that on a previous adventure.
No previous adventure. Right? This guy decided to name all of his phone numbers EAT. And then he bugged out the app. So it was just like jigging across it.
Yeah.
And none of it worked. Like, yes, this happened because we went to Glossy RSL. Anyway, fuck that, I'm not going to say that.
Right.
We got spoken to by the entry staff and like, we didn't get ID.
Oh, what is, yeah, okay. Well, this is like, they were so suspicious of us. They were so, I don't understand.
No, you weren't there because me and Terry went in there before and like, we've already been in. And she's like, I need to check. I was like, I'm already signed in. She goes, let me check. And so I gave her my phone and she checked.
Right.
You weren't there for that part. You were in the rain.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, so that's why his ID is all cooked. So he decides to get his physical ID and put it in the back of his phone, forgets it's in the back of his phone. Now we're in the car park. He goes, I didn't have an ID. So I said, well, maybe it's like a pub. We could just walk in anyway. So we get there to the Seki, and he's like, if you think of a Sydney Seki, you know who I'm talking about. He goes, boys. Like, literally.
Yeah.
He goes, been here before? We go, no. He goes, IDs, boys, cards, IDs. Like, literally like that.
Yeah.
And I go, yep, no worries, change in mind. He goes, what about you? Cards, IDs. Literally, like, full on.
Yeah, and I'm trying to pull it up on my phone, right? Nothing, right? So Tim goes, can we show out his Medicare card? Is that enough ID? And he's like, he thinks about it and he's like, oh, yeah, all right. I pull up Medibank, boom, errors. My password, none of my passwords are working. I'm like, fuck. So
that doesn't work. He goes, oh, come on, boys.
Yeah.
He goes to just have anything, passport, like, your school ID, anything.
Yeah.
He's like, and I came up with this bright idea. I was like, what about this? What if we call his sister to go get his ID out of his wallet and show you on FaceTime?
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, done. So he goes and calls his sister.
Yeah. So I call my sister and she goes, what? What do you want? I'm like, oh, well, I tried calling Zach. He's not available. What do you want? I was like, well, can you go into my room and can you get my license and then FaceTime me so I can get into a club?
And then I'll be like, no, you just say. So, and she was like, who do you want to show? Where are you going?
I said, to a club.
Oh, can I just send a photo instead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's being
No, I'm being her. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I send a photo instead?
No, I need you to FaceTime.
Why?
Because I'm trying to get into nightclub.
I'll just send you a photo.
No, I need him to see it.
Oh, I'm going to switch roles. Ready? So when I take this earmuff off, I'm the Seki. But, bro, just fucking put the phone away. Just go in.
He said, it's too much of a fuck around,
Yeah,
mate.
just fucking hang up on her now.
Just hang up on her, man. Just hang up.
So he goes, fucking hang up on her right now. So he goes, he just fucking hits the hang up button.
Yeah.
He goes, boys. And he goes, hey, actually, wait. Have you ever been in here before?
Nah.
No? All right. So he goes, all right. No touching no girls, no asking for sex, no blah, 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 blah. So now you probably know where we are. No touching the girls, no asking them for sex. I think you know where we are. Now you look at the glass door and you see a fine silhouette of what looks to be a girl with point shoes on the door. Door's open. Straight to the pokies, right? You think, this place is pretty cool.
It's all right.
You walk in, you got some fucking machines happening, people gambling, everyone's having a good time, yelling, screaming, drinking, smoking, all sorts of stuff.
I want to say this far. So we're like, oh, well, we don't get what it's all about right now. Like, we didn't understand. And then we walk past the pokies and the doors open. It's boom, whole different atmosphere, right?
Different.
And dark. And then we walk in and the first thing we see is like this,
Okay, look, so we walk in, right? The door's open, right? Walk in, one step in, you look to the bar, and there's just this fucking glamour with nothing on except like the smallest G string and this little like wannabe bra that's not even a fucking bra.
Also,
we just go,
we're really having problems. People keep complaining about like the 1 frame per second.
how are we going to fix this, mate?
Well, why was it fine all the other times before? Did we do hotspot or something?
No, we didn't do hotspot. I don't know. Maybe I'm using internet somewhere else. Hold on, let's check all the windows. Okay. So if I close all of these tabs, and then if we close that tab, and then is someone downloading something? Okay, so what are we? We're at 632 kilobits a second. Wow, that is bad. Or do you have data? Just have a look at the stream on data.
Growing pains, guys. It's growing pains.
Well, we just dropped down to 81 kilobits a second. That is bad. We pay $140 a month for this fucking
The
internet.
internet just cut out too. Oh, we are teleporting. Oh.
Wow. Okay, how are we going to fix this? That's shocking. How's the audio? Can you hear the audio?
The audio's good.
You know what? I guess for this stream, you're gonna have to just enjoy the audio with the screenshots. You can just imagine. We'll just pull up poses every now and then, and you can enjoy them.
Actually, slideshow. Oh.
right, we'll just pose
I
every now and then.
I could actually like get up and it would look like I'm teleporting.
Yo, Adam, what's happening? What's happening?
There we go. That's my boy.
All right, so just to give Adam a quick brief. All right, so we just went to this club in Sydney. We walk in, get carded by the secchi. That was a pain in the ass. Walk into the pokies. Now these doors open and we have this fucking glamour in front of us in this like just little, G-string, right? Just fucking hottie. Probably like 23 years old, and mine and Alex's jaws just fucking drop. Boom. Straight to the floor. All you hear is their hearts go.
And we didn't know what to expect. So like we turned to each other and we went, oh shit. Like we like I never seen Tim like this, but Tim looked at me and he went, we need to go. I'm like, as if it was his idea and he's saying we gotta go. And that's a whole thing in itself that he's bailing out. We got a beer and we evacuated straight to the
Whoa, we'll get to the counter. And we go get a beer. Loveliest bartenders ever.
Yeah.
Actually, pours us a beer. And we go straight into this little box, right? So there's just room to the side. That is just like this little isolated box for people that want to do sports bet.
Yeah.
So we go in there just to do a quick debrief. We're like, hold up. We need to just... Leon 80. Okay, we get it. We'll fix the audio. You're gonna have to just keep that on 80. All right? We don't have any ads that are gonna jump scare you, so it's all good. I'm sorry. We'll fix it. We will. Okay. Anyway, so we're in this box and we're like, hold up. We just gotta we got a brief right now. What's going on? So we look at each other and we're just talking and we're like, okay, what's the etiquette in this place? What do we do?
Hey.
Where do we sit?
You weren't nearly that calm. You were like, bro, like, I've never been to a place like this. What even is the etiquette? Like, what do you do? Like, what is going on? And you're like, bro, we need to leave. And I was like, nah, we're here now. I was like, we're here now. The secchi let me in with no ID. We're here now.
So who's the bad influence?
We'll get to that. we'll get to that because it flip-flops. But...
We got 10. Oh, we just hit 0 megabits a second. we got 922 kilobits a second of internet right now. All right, like I get it. We are definitely not streaming 4K or nothing.
Nah.
You just can get a slideshow for now.
I like stinking bum Daniel. I'm fart on your juice box if you don't stop complaining about stream. But yeah. So I was like, okay, well, we're in it now. We gotta do it. And
So yeah, we got walk in, and there are some of these tables. They got like posters sticky taped on them saying tipping table. I'm like, all right, let's not sit at a tipping table. This whole time, we had full intentions not to spend a single dollar on the dancers. We are not spending money on the dancers. We're just gonna go have a look, see what it's like, and just just go have a fucking look. We're not going there to go, have a lap dance or nothing. We're just gonna go have a look.
yeah,
So we go sit at one of the non-tipping tables, and the girls are dancing on stage.
yeah, we're just having a
They
beer.
were alright. They weren't like that first one.
Yeah.
That first one, she was a fucking bombshell right at the
Yeah.
entrance. I was like, wow.
But yeah, we're just talking about the club and everything. But we were just laughing at each other and talking to each other, right? And I want to say one thing that we noted. It was full of Indians, old people, and obese people.
And people are sleeping. There was like old people
Yeah,
actively
yeah.
just snoring away.
And
in
they
the
looked
corner.
miserable, eh? It looked like miserable, and we were fresh blood.
Yeah.
Two baby-faced, young-looking individuals. Like, you could see them, like, eyeing us off. Like, all of them were eyeing us off. And I reckon they were making a game out of it. They were like, which one of us can get them to crack, right? So the first girl comes around, introduces herself to me and Tim, and they just talk to you. They build a connection before making you think, oh, I'll pay them to do whatever, right? We could see through it all. We knew it. We were even transparent about it, right? And, what was the first conversation like?
No, so I was sitting there, and that first one came up with the accent. Remember? She came, and she just went and grabbed my shoulder. She was just like...
And
Hi.
I watched your heart drop. I watched you...
She was like, hi, what's your name? I go, I'm Tim, what's your name?
I'm laughing. I'm right next to Tim. Like, I've gone full, like, bad influence. I was the one, like, stirring the pot, right?
So we were talking, I go, it's actually my first time here. And she goes, let me tell you a bit about the club. And then she goes, all right, so over here, you can sit here, just have a drink, have a chat. If you can sit over there, you got a tip by the stage. You can go for private dances. They're $120 for 10 minutes. Or you can pay $190 for multiple people. And we're like, okay, yeah. And she was like, yeah, I'm here. I came from here, blah, blah, blah.
I'm telling you, it was the second
It
one.
was that one with the accent, man.
No, she was the fly in, fly out Melbourne one. She was the second one.
It was the first one.
All right. I'll go first one.
It was the first one, mate. Yeah, so she was telling me how she's flying, fly out. The second one was like boring. She just came, said hi, and that's
Yeah,
about it.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so that first one, yeah. $103, 10 minutes, yeah. AUD, alright? We don't spend euros. And definitely not Corona. What's that in euros? I think like 60 euros?
No,
Oh, I don't know,
I'm
Siri.
not good with-
I think it's
yeah.
like 60 euro. I'm like, I wasn't expert.
inflation's real, man. But yeah, it was the first lady, that Melbourne one.
Yeah.
And
Then another one comes off, tries to test us out. She was a bit like...
no, the
"How you doing?"
first one we didn't get to when she offered the private dance because it was our first time.
Do you know what? I actually wasn't even attracted to the first one, to be honest.
Neither was I.
I think she was like a bit, yeah.
Lip filler. That's all I saw.
Yeah, that's all I saw too.
But yeah, she tried like getting us into the dance. She's like, "Oh, it's your first time," like, and
67 euro.
yeah, 67 euro, and yeah, it was like, "Oh, it's your first time. You have to." And she does this thing where she smiled at us and she started doing like a little bounce, like, and we're like, "Nah, we're good."
But I enjoyed the bounce,
Yeah.
alright? That
But-
was a good bounce.
But the thing is, she kept really going for Tim, and Tim kept saying like, "Oh, I don't have the money, but this guy does," right? And I would just keep replying with, "Oh, but he's a man of culture, and stuff like that." And it would actually work and put her back onto Tim.
I don't know why. But yeah, it just worked.
Yeah, and I'm laughing my ass off because you can see Tim like trying not to cave constantly, and he's just getting pushed and pushed, and I keep pushing them onto him. So, but then we both just end up saying straight up no, and we keep drinking and we're laughing to each other again about it. And I'm laughing about how much I can take the piss out of Tim right now, which I can't do very often, but I could this time.
Well, actually, a quick thing. So while you're sitting here, like just in front of you, kind of off to the right a bit, is where the main stage is, where you like pay to sit.
Yeah.
On there's 3 dancers at a time. They go on there with like a bikini on, pretty much. It's not a bikini, you know, it's like fucking slutty shit, but a bikini.
Yeah.
And if you tip enough, they take their top off.
Yeah.
And probably if you tip more, they'll probably just like, I don't know, sit on your face or something, but no one tipped that much. In the back corner, there was like some rich people, obviously. Every time they had a dancer, they just took their top off.
Yeah.
So I would typically be looking at her. Right, so you got some girl dancing around, you know, titties out.
Yeah.
Good time.
Well, that's where we're both looking.
Good time, right? Let's go back to the question. Who's the bad influence?
Just wait.
So he was the bad influence this whole time. Up to this point, he was the bad influence.
Yeah.
Actually, I was the bad influence to get us there. And then once we got in there, I was like, all right, I'm ready to go out as soon as I got in, because I was like, this is trouble.
Yeah. No, you were like, we're in trouble. Like, this is gonna be trouble. And so he pushed for us to go there, and then when we got in there, he folded and bailed out, and then I pushed for us to stay. But
so yeah, girl number 2 comes along, obviously does the same shit, comes up to us, touches us, you know, how you boys doing, blah blah blah. I said, oh, it's our first time, etc. And then she kind of walks off after about 1 minute.
She gave up pretty quick, eh?
And then you have
no, not yet.
It's coming.
It is coming. It is coming. But I wanna explain that one, to be honest.
All right.
But not too long after that girl left. Whatever. We're sitting, talking, drinking again, right?
Still staring at the same girl. Oh, different girl.
Yeah.
Now. Also, titties out.
But Tim's like saying like how good it is, but like how much it's trouble, and that. And I'm just sitting, drinking my beer. And I make the mistake of looking away from the titties and looking straight ahead. And there's this dancer there, and she points right at me, and she points at the table right next to her. And I shake my head, and she goes, and she keeps pushing for me to for me to go to that table. I'm just like pulling out my pockets. I'm like, no money.
It's a tipping table, right?
Yeah, it was at the tipping table, and she eventually gave up, and out of nowhere, we saw this woman, and she had I've never seen more intent in someone's eyes.
Oh yeah, she locked eyes.
Yeah, she locked on with us, and she was ready. Right.
And she did the whole, you know, get the titties ready and stuff.
Yeah.
Wiggle the titties on the way too. Oh,
and me and Tim turned to each other.
And we were like, fucked.
Oh, fuck. Because the first thing we noticed.
That's the neuron activation, mate.
That was the moment. Like, we saw titties, and we were like, oh, shit.
Look, the whole time you see titties, but you can see titties, and then you see titties, and you're like, titties.
Yeah. No, I have fumbled many girls. I will talk about that. Thanks for the story. But no, this is recent. Like,
this was like
I'm gonna sound like an absolute whore, but this was like 2-3 days after my breakup.
Yeah. This was. I thought it was a great place to go. He was like freshly broken up. I was like, you know, we're not going to go sit in the car and drive around. Fuck it, we're going to Sefton's. Yeah, she has a Sefton's Playhouse. That's where we were at.
Yeah, and
if you're in Sydney, it's a good visit. Go. Sefton's Playhouse. It's fucking good.
And she comes and she's like, hi, boys. Been watching you a while. Me and Tim are already caving. Like, our neurons, especially mine, fucking hell. Our neurons have, like, activated. Like, we're like, right? And we're laughing at each other. And she's like, you just keep laughing at each other, eh?
She goes, what are you boys doing? Laughing at each other, looking around, just being all awkward, rubbing your hands together.
Yeah. Yeah. And you could see the look on her face. She knew she had us.
And we're like, it's just our first time here. And she goes,
If you've ever met a good salesperson, that's exactly what she was, right? And she's going like she's going for us. She's really going, right? And she's doing all the subtle, like, fucking bouncing around and just touching.
Well, what do you reckon? Bigger than double D? Bigger than double Ds? Or double Ds, maybe.
Mate.
Around the double D
Dude,
size.
I had him in my face, all right?
So give us the scale.
Oh, it was
Like the kids who lick windows.
yeah,
What?
I'm trying to understand that. Right, we looked like the kids that lick windows when she came up. yeah, no, I agree actually. But yeah, we'll like, Adam, we're taking you to Sefton's Playhouse. Come to Australia. Actually,
Do it
you'll
next
be
time you come,
you'll
you'll
be
love it.
so funny, eh? I miss you, Adam. All right, you'll be so funny. But
Yeah.
but yeah, they were big. That's all I remember. All right.
I'm thinking just bigger than double D. Maybe we're talking E cup. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see her titties. All right. I saw them from with a bit of wrapping on them.
Yeah.
And with the wrapping, I'm telling you, with a bit of it had a good bow tie on it, and that's a present that, you know, when you see it under the tree and you're like, I'm gonna unwrap that bitch. And you just eye it off. You're like, I'm unwrapping that fucking present. That's my present.
I just can't like we were she got us. She knew we were flustered. She pounced. She was the predator. All right. We had no fighting chance. Nothing. We were like a poor little squirrel. All right. She pounced, and she starts talking about, oh, come on, it's your first time, guys. Like, you can't just leave without getting a private dance. Like,
That's
how
not,
lame.
no, she was like, you don't even know what it's like here. You just
Yeah.
can't go without actually experiencing it. Like, if you came here to experience it, like, you've got to do it properly.
Yeah.
And she goes, how about this? Let's go, and I'll give you a private dance. How about that? Eyeballing him straight in the eyes,
Yeah.
and he just goes,
I wanted to say yes, but I was going to be strong. I was going to be like, nah, not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I didn't. And Tim already caved at this point, but he was like, oh, look, I don't have the money. And then he points at me and he goes, he does. He's got the money. Right? And
like, I'll tell you, you see those memes? It's like girl or PlayStation. Like, when you're there, girl.
yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, and she turns to me, and now she's going full sales mode on me.
And you see the neurons
Yeah,
firing.
yeah, no, she goes like directly up to me, and her boobs are eye level, eh? Her boobs are eye level with me, and she's like, so, what do you think? I'm like, you bitch. Literally, my reply was just, fuck.
And he goes, oh, I don't know if I want to spend that much. And she goes, oh, don't worry. You two can just split it, and you can go together.
Yeah, right?
And then he goes, oh, how'd you go? You're like,
Oh.
oh.
I was like, I don't know.
And then,
But then,
oh,
but then he
came
was
up.
like,
I
tell you
got
what.
the vocal cords ready. And then I was like, I'll tell you what. We're going out tomorrow. If you shout it, I'm going to give you your first 5 drinks on me.
And I went, deal, done.
Done.
Yes,
Sold.
literally, I just went, done. All right?
And she goes, okay, but we don't have a card.
Yeah.
And we don't have cash. So she goes, can you just transfer me?
I have her phone number
Right.
on my phone.
And she goes, do you know, I trust you with my phone number.
Just don't go calling me.
Yeah, don't go call me
In
and
the
don't
middle
go,
of the
baby,
night.
baby, I love you, come down, or whatever. So he transfers her money. He actually doesn't. He hands her his phone for her to type in the amount and transfer herself
Yeah, that
money.
was fucking dumb. That was so dumb.
Like, how much money was in that account that you gave her? Because it had a lot of this. She would have seen the statement.
Like 10 grand.
Yeah, so she gets a phone, visually sees there is $10,000 in this bank account, and she has permission to also put in her information and withdraw money from it. So he doesn't do it. He just gives the phone to her. Luckily, she didn't scam him. She just pulled out the correct amount of money, which was like, I think, $170. or
Bro,
whatever.
that's how flustered I was though.
But he gave this bitch a logged in bank app on his phone with 10 grand sitting in it.
Not my proudest moment.
Anyway, she pulls the money out and she goes, you know what, I'm gonna go do all this other stuff. If you need a drink or if you need to go to the toilet, this is a good time to do it, and I'll see you back here. Couple minutes later, she comes back, eyeballs him again, grabs him by the shirt, I'm pretty sure, and goes, kind of waves him over. And then she takes us to the room.
Oh, the room.
And by this point, this bloke's neurons are absolutely activating.
No. And Tim's here was sitting like this. He was literally sitting like that. Yeah, he was sitting like that, and I was like, yeah. I was fully like body language open and everything. Like, I don't know how we went from me not wanting to do it at all and thinking it's the worst thing ever to him being like,
No, like, you got to realise, I was in Sydney to pick my girlfriend up from a concert, right? So I'm chilling, and you know how it is. I'm like, bro, I got a girlfriend, but like, I don't know if I want you to touch me right now.
She starts going on about, it's not technically cheating. There's no commitment. You don't have my number. Like, you're not cheating. And you're still like,
yeah. And then, I don't know, when she was dancing on him with clothes on. Then she came on me dancing with clothes on. And then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to go. I said, I think you two are going to have a lot more fun if I'm not here. So she was just like, yeah, on me. Then when she got off, I was like, I'm going to go for a smoke out the front. When you're done, come meet me out there. And that is where my part of the story finishes. Because I'm out the front. I'm sitting there on the phone, having a vape. And I'll finish my story when you're done with your part of it. Because I wasn't there for this.
So he left, and she starts telling me, she's like, well, now that he's gone. and I can't, like, I know exactly what happened, but I'm trying to figure out how to say it. She knew exactly what she was doing. She played her cards, and she played the best possible cards. Because at this point, we went in vouching we wouldn't pay anything. We went in vouching that nothing would happen. We'd go in, have our drink, and then we'd leave. All right? That's already all crumbled now because, like, bro, I can't explain it. Like, all logical thought went out the window. It was mental. But yeah, we're in the dance room, and then it starts getting, like, a bit too explicit for YouTube. But yeah, the temperature starts rising, but all the clothing comes off.
All the clothing.
All of it.
Like all of it?
Yeah, all of it.
Bush or shaved? Or strip? Like, do we have a design going? Bold. From the eyebrows down? Wolf of Wall Street references. Yeah or no?
Bald eagle.
From the eyebrows down?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Anyway, it's a weird experience though, because they do just talk to you too. Like, oh, she was giggling. It was weird. She was giggling, yeah. But like, she was just like, oh, what do you do for a job? What's happening Saturday? And she was like, oh, my over. And she gets up and she's like, all right, it's over now, but can you give me a hug? And she gives me the tightest hug possible, right? I'm like, she's trying to get me to come back. I see through this lies. She's trying to get me to come back. She's trying to fake a human connection. I'm like, nah. All right, but whatever. I get my hug, and she's like, oh, I can't wait to see you again. And I was just like, have a good day. but it was less awkward. It was more like, have a good day. Stuck permanently with a smile, right? So So I'm flustered, like I'm leaving the place, right? I can't find the exit. I'm walking around like this. And I make it to the exit and I'm like, oh wait. I need to go bathroom.
This is my perspective. So it's a glass door. I'll tell you with the girls on it, but glass door. And I see him go. And then sprint into the toilet. I was like, he definitely just in his pants. I was like, yeah, for sure. Like if you ever seen the movie, The Internship, like when they go to the circle of Asia, they're in the toilet in the scenes, and you got like the hairdryer. I was like, that's definitely what's going on. He's got the hairdryer on his pants. I was like, for sure.
No, I just had to pee. That's all.
He had to pee.
I just had to pee. But yeah, I go out after being in the bathroom doing the hairdryer or whatever. I don't know. But I go out and Tim's like, how is it? And I'm just like, what the fuck, man? And he's like, what? I'm like, bro, I'll tell you later, right? And anyway, we go to the car and he's like, you gotta tell me what happened. So I tell him everything that happens. I'm like, bro, like, I can't say anything on here, but I was telling it in like detail, and he's laughing his ass off, right?
You can imagine her finishing. Let's just say her finishing move was laying on the floor, spread eagle, going, "How's the view?" That was the finishing move. That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, we're talking about it, and Tim keeps looking at me the whole car ride, right?
He's smiling and he's like, I smell like her.
No, that's the funny part, right? Because Tim was like, oh, we're in so much trouble. And then during the drive to his girlfriend, I was like, bro, her smell's stuck on my shirt. And you were like, yeah, I can smell it. And then you paused and you were like, oh, fuck. The smell's on my shirt too.
Must have drenched herself in fucking perfume, mate.
And anyway, we're having a good laugh because we realized what had happened after. We were like, God, she trapped us. Like, she got us, and I guarantee you that's all she's going to talk about with her co-workers later that night. Like, I got those 2 young blokes to break. I fucking did it, right? And I guarantee you that was the highlight of the night. It's like, oh, those 2 young blokes that were closed off to everyone else, I broke them.
Well, she definitely broke him. And that, my friends, is neuron activation.
Oh, the reason it's neuron activation is because for the rest of the car ride there, and then to the concert and the rest of the car ride home, I just had a massive smile on my face.
We just called him 8-brainer.
Yeah, I could barely think by myself. I said, bro, I'm just 8-brain right now. Like, this is like my neutrons activated. And then that's where neutron activation came from. Because I was just smiling the whole time. I was just happy. But the next day, we were catching up about Sefton's Playhouse. I was reading through all the reviews. And in all the reviews, we were just chatting. And in all the reviews, every 5-star review mentions some chick named Jessica. And we just kept talking about Jessica.
Oh, did they have a 1-star review saying like, oh, one of the girls touched me in my no-no square?
Yeah. One of the reviews was like a 1-star review and it says, one of the girls touched me on my no-no square.
Like, how soft.
No place. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, that's neutron activation. Whoops. That is neutron activation. And you just had to be there to experience it, honestly.
So yeah, if any of you viewers want a good time, definitely go to Sefton's Playhouse over in Sydney. Free entry, really, really good seckies, like best seckies you'll ever meet.
I know.
They're unreal, really friendly bar staff. There's food there during the daytime.
I really like it was them. It sounds
good
weird.
music
yeah,
on.
They had
it's not too loud,
music.
not too quiet. Like pool tables, like it's the best pub you could ever imagine, ever.
Yeah,
Like,
no. It wasn't bad, eh?
wasn't bad. It was fucking great. Like, compare that to like the Doilo.
Oh yeah.
Like, grow up.
No, they had good music, and
And it was bopping.
yeah, it was actually good.
As mentioned in the previous stream. Yes, you are.
15 and a half. It was 16 and a half.
No, he was 16. And he couldn't handle that, so he could handle the 15 and a half. Well, yeah, it's nothing like the GTAs, mate. The GTA club's fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that their titties in real life are at least an 8K or something.
Yeah, no. I'm reliving it, damn. You saw the neuron activate, eh? But yeah, no, it was funny. It was a good time. Well, it was funny.
No,
Yeah.
it was a good time.
And
Are
then
you coming, Adam? Are you coming? I swear we'll take you.
no, Adam, come to Sydney. I'll take 2 weeks off. I don't care.
Visiting from Vietnam.
Do it different.
Attention.
Oh.
What are these random comments right now? I don't know. It's definitely worth going to. Like,
yeah,
it was the one place all the work boys rave they go on. Because I always ask them, I was like, are there any good nightclubs? Like, where are you going out tonight? They're like, oh, we're going to Sefton's. It's like, where's Sefton's? They go, oh, it's a strip club in Sydney. I was like, why would you go to a strip club? As if you wouldn't go to a nightclub. But I get it now. Like, if you go for like a chill vibe, if you're not going to dance, if you actually just want to cruise around, have a few drinks,
we are
and have a good
reviewing the
time.
place now.
No, but swear.
Yeah.
Like, that's where you'd go. Like, everything's there. Like, everything's there. Pokies, there. Drinks, there.
There.
No, and not expensive drinks. Like, you go there. It's fucking, like, what? It was $7 for a beer?
Yeah, which is cheap considering now.
Like, you go to a pub, it's more. Like, they got girls dancing naked, and the cheaps are cheaper. The drinks are cheaper. Like, it's a no-brainer. Right now, get in your car, go to Sefton's, closes 4 a.m. What are you waiting for?
What were you waiting for?
Right. It's literally a no-brainer.
Yeah, no. I would go with a bunch of friends.
All right, so yeah, DM us, let us know when we're going, and we're all going to get together as a big group. Sefton's, yeah. like W's in the chat if we're going to Sefton's.
W? Where?
Yeah, we need W's in the chat. Let's go to Sefton's, boys.
Wait, we gotta wait. There's a delay. I forgot about that.
Oh, up the delay. Well, while we wait for the W's in the chat, I guess I can have a quick chat. Like, yesterday was our Father's Day. Now, let me put this into context. Have you ever stopped to think what Father's Day is? It's a day we have decided to celebrate. Yeah, W's. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got some W's in the chat. Oh, we got a message that has been retracted. Soft. Anyway. What was I talking about? Yeah, Father's Day. We have decided collectively as a society to celebrate men dumping loads in chicks. That's all there is to it. And as Sprinkles mentioned before, Mother's Day is even worse. As a society, we have collectively agreed to celebrate a day for women to get loads dumped into them.
That's a way to think about it.
What? Like, why?
No, if you take it in quite the literal sense, yes, that's what we're
That is exactly what it is.
No, you're celebrating the overgrown sperm at that point.
No. That's called a birthday.
Right. You're not wrong, Reg.
That is saying to the parents, congratulations, yous are now parents, which means, congratulations, yous have had sex successfully.
Well, another question is, why do they rub the mother's belly, but not the dad's balls?
I don't know, but at the same time, you go to Sefton's, they probably will rub your balls. So, hey, get on the bus now. Doors closed. I mean, entry, I don't even know. I don't know when entry's finished. Good place.
Yeah, but we're gonna get back to the point of who's the bad influence.
Yeah, so we'll let you decide.
Because it flip flopped.
We need T's in the chat if I'm the bad influence, and we need A's in the chat if he's the bad influence.
But first, we'll recap. So I didn't want to go. Tim got there. He wanted to go. We got there. I didn't have my ID.
I made it happen.
And he made it happen. So we get in, and Tim bails out, and I push for us to stay. All right. Now we're sitting at the table, and people are trying to get Tim to spend money on them, and I'm actively pushing them towards him and convincing him to spend money.
And I didn't.
And he didn't. But then this person pops up, and Tim caves first. But then Tim says, tell you what. We're going out tomorrow. I'll pay for the first 5 drinks if we do it. Can I add, I didn't get 5 drinks.
You did too.
Oh, I might have. I don't know.
I spent $350 that day.
I wasn't supposed to get 5 drinks.
You absolutely got more than 5 drinks. And yeah, let's just say, when you were at mine, I got you all drunk. That was not my fault. That was not my fault. Bad influence.
Wasn't that just New Year's?
Yeah, that was New Year's. And you know what? Everyone still wonders like why I woke up on the grass. I know exactly why. Because halfway through the night, I decided to wake up, run down to my room where my now ex was at, say, "Hey, are you awake?" She was like, "Yeah." And you can imagine what happened next. And then after you do some vigorous exercising while you're drunk, you decide you really need a spew. So I decided to dart outside, spew into the bush, faceplant into the fence, and that was my new bed for the night. So that's actually why I woke up on the grass. And that's why he's all found me out there.
Actually, it's funny. After New Year's, you know how we originally left?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Adam, the whole time in the car, were going, "Oh, man, I love you, man. Like, it's had such a good night, man." And it was just man, back and forth. And then we arrived at our house, and the whole street's blocked off. Bucker's like, "Fucking hell." Yeah, just... Yeah. And... yeah, it was just funny. Adam was real funny. Me and Adam kept having to put my iPhone password in for me because I kept getting it wrong.
That was a good New Year's. That was actually probably my number one. Oh, between number 1 and number 2 New Year's ever.
I remember we could see like the bushes burning.
Good years
from your house. There was just a massive orange glow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
It was a good New Year's though. That was
Eat, you must.
You must eat. Come on. But yeah, with the Tim being a bad influence, I've really been copping it a lot lately. But I think one of the funniest ones is the first time I went out in years after like stopped clubbing, right? So like I stopped clubbing, let's say 20, 21, 22, 23.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, anyway, I stopped clubbing.
Sometime around there.
And
no, it couldn't have been 21. Oh yeah, no,
it wouldn't have been 21.
22 maybe.
I reckon 23. Yeah, 23. I remember I was a proper wig out, and then I got with my girlfriend not too long after that. Well, my ex.
Like I was thinking, because lockdown was until like 22.
We stopped clubbing 23 because I got with my girlfriend 2024. January 1st. Yeah. So 2023 I stopped. So it was the first time I went clubbing in like 2 years, right? And you know, I go out, have a good time. I found out that who was at the time Too Tough Terry, is now Too Soft Terry. He was told to spy on me and Tim while we were at the club. They said, come back to us. Let us know if Alex has done any drugs, right? Terry told us right away. It was like, okay, whatever. We have a good night. You know, no drugs done on my part. We have a good night. And no worries, man. You have a good one. And we'll talk some more later, all right? And
It was
you're
good to
coming
see
to
you too.
Australia and Sefton someday, all right?
But they've
But
probably got good clubs over there too. You might just go hang over there.
yeah,
Maybe. We'll see.
true. But you too, man.
You too.
But yeah. Anyway, we have a good night. I didn't get. We already talked about this story anyway, so there's not much to say. I get home when the sun's rising. You know, I have my sleep, and
He's got to go take a shit. Yeah.
okay, so I gotta go take a shit, like nasty hangover shits all day, right? I'm sitting on the toilet and it's getting bad. Like I'm constantly shitting. I've got a lot of ass hair, right?
And Daniel, as a matter of fact, yes, we do it. That sounds great, but you got to teach us how to implement it all.
Yeah, but we're you know enjoying it. And wait, what? What?
You're
sorry.
shitting, bro.
Oh,
You were not enjoying
yeah,
it. You're
no, hang on.
shitting.
Sorry, I just completely went off somewhere else. But it's yeah. So I got a lot of ass hair. It's just not easy. All right. Like I keep wiping, it's not going. So I decide the next time that I go to the bathroom, I'm getting baby wipes. 'Cause maybe it'll be better 'cause it's wet, you know, and can clean it, right? Kid you not, the first thing that happens when I get the baby wipes, I'm full getting interrogated, eh? It's like, this thing is shocking me, by the way.
Yeah, get used to it, mate.
But yeah, I'm getting questioned about the baby wipes. I'm like, I just want to clean my ass. That's it, right? Like I just want to clean my ass. Anyway, I can tell like there's already some suspicion. There's some bullshit brewing, and I go to bed. I wake up the next morning. Dad sent me an attachment, right? I'm like, okay, whatever. I open the attachment, and it's a screenshot of ChatGPT, and he asked ChatGPT, does ecstasy give you dry asshole? And he sent this screenshot to me. He was like, see? I'm like, I didn't do any drugs. I was using baby wipes because my asshole would not clean. Because I have ass hair and I could not wipe my ass, clean my ass properly. And yeah, that was it's just funny. Like this man went to ChatGPT to ask if ecstasy gives you dry asshole.
So yes, remember, if your kids in the future ever use the baby wipes, just make sure that they're not using ecstasy, because that might be the reason.
But yeah, Dad, Tim's at the top of Dad's shit list, that's for sure.
On top of everyone's shit list.
Yeah, so we just started going gym together. We just started doing this podcast together, you know, fairly innocent stuff except for the stuff we talk about, but what can you
It's
do?
pretty innocent. We just talk about our experiences.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, everyone's going to do it one day, unless you're soft.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're just... But they start calling Tim's parents saying he's hanging out with Alex too much, and then I'm copping it. It's like, oh, since you love Tim so much, don't come home. And then Tim came to pick up a work shirt that was in the back of my car, and he's just walking up the driveway minding his own business, and you hear my dad, oh, fuck off, fucking bullshit. And then he knocks on my door, he's like, your boyfriend's here. You know, and it's just simple things like that, and I'm still copping it, hey. Like, I should not be around this guy, apparently. But...
Hey, well, chat said I am the bad influence, so...
But when it comes down to it, I'm my own person. I make my own choices.
Well, not really. You were going to Sefton, whether you liked it or not.
Yeah, no, I kind of got that. But you were the one that ended up wanting to leave.
Hey, I wouldn't have forced you to do anything you didn't want to do. Except go to Sefton's.
But that's a whole thing, all right. But
Too self-Terry, of course, mate.
but yeah, nah. Everyone hates Tim.
And with that, I think we're gonna wrap this one up. Thank you for
Yeah.
listening.
All right. Well, yous have a good one, and remember, piss off.
We'll see you tomorrow. See you later.